Welcome one and all to episode 8 of my Mobile Only Hardcore Iron Man series. In this one, I'm going to be working toward achieving some of those goals I mentioned in the last episode. If you need to be brought up to speed on this series, feel free to go back and watch those previous episodes. Speaking of, thank you guys so much for all the feedback and support you've left on those videos. Just seeing even a couple comments gives me the motivation to keep on making these. Anyway, my immediate goal is to get agility and thieving high enough for the Underground Pass quest. So I'm going to grind out agility for a few hours. I'm not too far off of that. And then I think I'm going to do the Feud quest, which gives a nice boost to the thieving skill. So I'll be back in a few hours, or a few seconds to you guys, with that progress I've made. Hello, Highwayman. Alright, I'm back from that shift, and I managed to get from 50 to 52 agility in that time. I think that's going to be just fine for Underground Pass in terms of agility. However, I still need to get my thieving up, so right now I'm going to go complete the Feud quest in order to obtain 15,000 experience in the thieving skill. That quest requires a few items to complete, so let's go gather those right now. Alright, I've got most of the items here I need to do the quest. I still have a few more to buy, but we're just going to pick those up at the Shanty Pass. So let's go ahead and start the quest with Ali Morrisane. It says Ali sold me some junk, but all I see here is 99 fletching. Alright, just going to buy those last few items I need for the quest. I am going to go ahead and pick up the desert clothing. I believe you need it to complete the tourist trap quest later on, so it's probably worth it. And then you also need the Shanty Pass, of course, to get through, and I think I'll just buy like 2 water skins maybe. Ready for action. Gonna trade Drunken Ali some beer for the answers we need. Alright, just gotta track down 2 camels to end the feud between the 2 rival gangs here in Polnovich. I'm now the proud father of 2 camels, and it only cost me 500 GP. This guy might be the most non-threatening gang leader I've seen in my life.
That guy got hit in the head with a blackjack!
Knocked out a villager and stole the mayor's wife's jewels, so just one more task left to complete. I do enjoy that the fake beard deletes my actual beard. Just got the Dr. Jekyll event here again, so let's see if it's the Irrit leaf that he needs. Guam again, damn it. Hopefully next time. I've gotten that event 3 times and it's been Guam every single time. Anyway, hopping back into the quest, our third task is to kill Traitorous Ali, and we're going to do that with a potion made from snake venom, and we just so happen to have a serpent right behind us. So the potion requires a second ingredient, and it's camel, yeah. I mean, sure, it's inhumane to kill somebody with poison, but I think this might just be going a little too far. Alright, we've got a fight coming up with a level 75 tough guy. I think he can only hit 7s, so I should be just fine with the food I've brought, as well as my armor. Now this guy's got the gang leader look. Alright, here comes that fight. Tough guy. Let's see how tough you really are. Turns out, not very. So killing that guy kind of upset the balance of power within the village. Gotta go fight the leader of the second bandit group to the north. He's a little bit tougher, he can hit 11s I believe, but I have plenty of food left from that initial fight. So let's go take this guy down. There's our man right there, bandit leader. Alright, he summoned his little bandit champion to fight us here. Let's see what he's got. Not hitting too badly. I think I brought too much food for this, to be honest. Damn, I could have gone AFK for this fight. Nope, never mind. And he's down. Thank you for the adamant scimitar. Alright, finished speaking to the mayor. Now all that's left is to go claim my reward from Ali Morrisane. Alright, we get 500 coins. This is a lot of dialogue. Holy crap. Refuse. Alright, quest complete. We get 1 quest point and 15,000 thieving experience. That's the main reason we did this. That got me up to 45 thieving. I believe I need somewhere in the low 50s for the shortcut in Underground Pass. Alright, I think my plan moving forward is going to be completing the Rogue Trader minigame. I'll probably just do the part that unlocks the rune shop, as I'm in desperate need of cosmic runes for dueling rings. I don't think blackjacking is going to be viable on mobile, so I'm going to skip that part for now. And after that's done, I'm going to get 50 thieving for the shortcut in Underground Pass. So when I return, I'll likely be starting that quest. And there is 50 thieving. That's the last requirement I needed to get before I go ahead and start Underground Pass. So let's go ahead and get geared up for that. Alright, here's the setup we're going to be using for the quest. I decided to bring the Dorgashun crossbow along with the bone bolts in order to deal with the demons you have to fight in the quest. I think you can also safe spot the paladins, but don't quote me on that. Inventory's looking pretty good. I have quite a few lobsters, and I'm also wearing the Ring of Life as always, and I've got the Chronicle book in case we need to teleport out. Let's go start this thing with King Lathus. Not too worried about this one. This quest is always kind of built up to be more difficult than it actually is. Especially now that I've got 50 thieving, it's going to be really no trouble at all. I'm a little concerned about the spider fight since you can't actually safe spot it, but I've done this quest quite a few times before, so it should be a piece of cake. Alright, talk to our buddy Koftik here, who's going to be our guide through the Underground Pass. Making my way around the first of many obstacles. Alright, just gotta make some fire arrows first in order to shoot the rope support on the bridge. So we'll use the cloth on the arrows to make a fire arrow. Use that with the fire. Not sure if you still can, but you used to be able to buy and sell fire arrows on the Grand Exchange. And I always thought they did more damage because they were on fire, but that is not the case. Fire at guide rope. Fire backwards. Did I hit it? Character's certainly taking his time. Did it work or not? Oh, evidently it worked. Cool. Swing across this chasm, hopefully. We made it. Ah yes, we made it to my personal favorite part of the quest, where you have to guess the correct path to cross this floor, otherwise you fall into a pit. So let's see if I can do this successfully and save that food that I'm going to desperately need later. Oh, well that wasn't a good guess. Back up, go up, go up. There we go. Alright, let's try this one. Nah, that wasn't it either. Knowing my luck, it's going to be the last one I try every single time. Oh, that one was correct. Sweet. Let's just try straight ahead. Could be one of those where it's literally a straight line. Nope. Guess not. Take another 15 damage. Better eat since I'm at 15 health right now. Don't want to risk that hardcore status on something stupid. So I guess we're gonna have to go diagonally here. That's right. I'm gonna guess straight ahead. Awesome. And, come on. That was wrong. Damn it. I want to know how after climbing up, it would put me back here instead of nearer to the other side. Come on, Jagex. So we'll just replicate the pattern from earlier, except we'll try maybe straight ahead this time. Success. Let's open this gate. Yeah, there's quite a few people doing this quest today. I'm gonna have to be careful here as I don't want to take damage from these traps, and I think you can avoid them simply by standing on the tile before them and running to the tile immediately after the trap. Looks like that is the case. Awesome. Okay, now we've got to gather 4 orbs and take them back to that furnace we saw in the previous room. But first, I think I'm going to go help Molly. Emeralds, I'll take them. I remember getting smacked by this log when I did this quest back in 2009. Not sure how I didn't see that.
It's a trap!
Alright, time to feed all 4 orbs of light to the furnace and descend down the well. Got my free food from this crate. And here's where that grind of 50 thieving pays off. Just gonna pass on that whole little agility course nonsense. I must have done this quest without a guide back in 09. That might be why I remember it being so hard. Alright, let's slaughter this unicorn in cold blood. Goodbye, unicorn. Yeah, that was probably the crunching of the unicorn's bones.
Oh, that's brutal.
Alright, time to deal with these pesky paladins. Claimed my free supplies from the paladins here, which includes a few meat pies as well as a 2-dose prayer potion. So now I'm just going to attempt to safe spot them. Attack Sergero. Yeah, he doesn't even realize I'm attacking him. Awesome. This might be easier than I thought. Haha, yes, he's stuck on those stalagmites or stalactites. I have no... Stalagmites. They're the floor ones. Stalagmites are the ceiling ones. Oh no, don't talk to him. Yeah, there's the first one down. Sir Carl's down. That's the 3 paladins down. All 3 of the badges into the well, along with the unicorn horn. Alright, time to enter the largest dungeon in RuneScape. I gotta say that narrow strip of path right there is one of the most triggering sights for me in this whole game. Alright, we've made it to the home of the 3 dwarves down here, Niluf, Clank, and Common. They're offering me some valuable info on how to kill Ivan, as well as some resupply. Got some pies there, and a pizza. Got the tinderbox from Clank, which we're gonna use to disintegrate Ivan's corpse. Now that we've spoken with the dwarves, I can go deal with the witch. We're gonna do a little espionage and figure out how to kill Ivan once and for all. And here it is, the first agility obstacle I've had to face so far. Let's hope for some good luck. Come on, Jagex. Nice. Alright, we've located the missing cat. Gonna use it to lure the witch outside of her house to discover what she knows about Ivan. Had good luck with those agility obstacles so far. Let's hope that continues, knock on wood. Even though the witch can clearly see me, we search the chest and we get the book, the doll, and 2 potions. It's a regular restore potion. I'm not sure the attack potion's really worth keeping right now, but I'll keep that restore potion. Read up on Ivan's lore. I'm not even reading, and this is a pain to spam through. Oh, there's the first of my falls. Looks like I jinxed myself, so we're gonna have to run south and all the way back to where we were. Fun. Alright, time to defeat these demons in order to get their amulets and open the chest guarding the shadow of Ivan. You can safe spot them by standing on the narrow bridges as they are too big to get to you. I'm a little worried about how much damage my bone crossbow is going to do, but that's all I really have to work with, so I'll be back when I'm done killing them. Oh no, I literally didn't bring the Irrit because I needed space for food. If that's the herb he's asking for, I'm going to be a little depressed, I'm not lying. Okay, it's Guam again. That's fine. He's asked for Guam every single time, so I would have been pissed if he asked me for Irrit on this one particular time, but we can just dismiss him later. Alright, I've got 2 of the 3 amulets, and I'm curious as to whether I can safe spot him if I jump over this gap first, because if I kill him and then fail to jump, I might not be able to make it back in time to pick up the amulet, and I'd really rather not have to kill him twice, so I'm going to try to jump first, I think. Come on. Alright, I made it. Now can he hit me? That's the real question. Oh, he can if I do that. Looks like we're safe. Alright, there's all 3 amulets. Let's use them on the chest to get Ivan's shadow. Find the dark liquid. Yep, okay, now I think we just use this on the doll. Off to the next step. Alright, we get our Clank's gauntlets from Clank, which is going to help us to search for Ivan's dove. These gloves actually were best in slot before the release of the gloves in Recipe for Disaster. It's a shame that I'm probably going to start doing Recipe for Disaster right after this quest, otherwise those might be pretty useful to me. Oh well. Alright, time to incinerate Ivan. Well, his corpse at least. Sprinkle some Ivan flakes on that doll. Alright, here comes the tricky part. We've got to fight that spider. I think I'm just going to try and tank it and melee him. I think he hits pretty inconsistently and not too high. Although that's what I said about the Moss Giant boss a few episodes back, and we all remember how that went. So let's see if we can kill us a spider. Alright, just got to get hit. It's going to be kind of hard to draw aggro from the big spider while the little ones are trying to get on me. Let's see. There's Calrag. Alright, on me. Yes, I got it. That was easy. Okay. Can't lose aggro now. Get him. Alright, cool. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, gotta make sure we keep eating, though. Wow, inconsistent my ass. I think his max hit's like a 9. Hopefully brought enough food. Ooh, what am I doing? Put Clank's gauntlets on. That defense bonus. Not hitting too bad. That's a lot of zeros. Oh, there's a 1. Never mind. Not much better, though. Damn, I should have kept that attack potion, I guess. Nah, now we're wrecking them. Now, I think all the spiders get on me when it dies, so I'm just going to have to get out of here pretty quickly. Alright. Oh, nope. One more hit. And it's dead. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but now all the spiders are on me, and I'm... Whoa! That was horrifying. That must have been the animation of whatever part of Ivan. I think the blood. I think the animation of the blood delayed their attack, so if they could hit high, that might have been dangerous. Time to go get the dove, I believe, which is the last thing we need before we can face Ivan. Alright, we found the cage with the proper Solus in it, who has Ivan's dove. Contrary to popular belief, it is actually the same cage for everybody's account, so we're going to go ahead and search, and we found Ivan's dove. Time to go take on the big man himself. Alright, here's that notorious part of the quest where you've got to make 2 of the agility jumps in a row. Takes a while to get back here, so it can be very triggering if you don't make it. So let's test our luck. Alright, we got 1. Might as well just go ahead for that second jump here. Come on. That's what I like to see. Time to kill these disciples for their robes. Alright, got these Zamarakian robes. Now all that's left is to throw Ivan's doll into the well. This could be a little tricky. His spell can knock you back once you enter, so let's enter. And I'm just going to try to use the doll on the well, see what happens. On the well, run. Oh, nope. Did I make it? Yep, got him. Crap, I'm going to lose the runes if I don't eat. Oh, I got the staff at least. Nah, whatever, it's only like 15 runes. That is the quest pretty much done. Quite a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Lead me out of here, crazy man. There's the Dark Mage, where we're going to come back and imbue our Ivan's staff. That costs about 200k, I think, and I don't have that quite yet. I probably won't get around to doing that until I'm ready for Barrows. Anyway, let's go turn that quest in. There it is, Underground Pass is done. We get 5 quest points, 3000 agility XP, 3000 attack XP, and of course the Ivan staff. I also get the ability to do the Regicide quest once the king sends me the message, and I think I need a couple more agility levels before I'm ready for that. But anyway, I think we're ready to move on to my next objective, which was starting Recipe for Disaster and doing as much of that as I can. Okay, just starting to gather the items I need for the first part of Recipe for Disaster. You need a Fruit Blast for that, and unfortunately the pre-made one does not work, so I will have to make my own. However, that's not a problem, as they sell everything you need here at the Grand Tree. And it looks like we're going to have to go through bartender training first before I can make the gnome drinks. Well, the guy disappeared, but we got the king's message that is required in order to start Regicide. Probably do that pretty quick here once I train those last few agility levels. I'm guessing that's not going to be too many episodes away. I just need to get, I think, 3 more agility levels, maybe 4. This is what happens to cats who don't get traded for death runes. Alright, I've got everything I need to start Recipe for Disaster, so we'll talk to the Lumbridge cook, ask if he has any other quests for me, ask him what his problem is. Once again, we've got some very lengthy dialogue here. One false click could mean having to go back through the whole thing. Help the cook again, we're gonna click yes, if I can. Yes, okay. Back. Sorry that took so long, cook. Oh, we did it. 1 quest point. Now let's go watch everybody get frozen. Flipping hippo. Alright, I've started the 3 mini quests that I have the stats and quest requirements to complete. That is the Dwarf, the Goblins, and Pirate Pete. I'm going to complete those mini quests, and then after that I'm going to begin chipping away at the quests I need to free the rest of the guests. Without further ado, let's start the longest quest in the game. Slight change of plan. The Freeing Pirate Pete mini quest actually has a hidden requirement for Iron Men, That is level 42 crafting, which is needed to make the fishbowl in order to go diving. I don't quite have that level, I'm sitting at 34. So after I do the first 2 mini quests in Recipe for Disaster, I'm going to go for 42 crafting. If nothing else, starting Recipe for Disaster was worth it just to get access to the bank chest in Lumbridge Basement, as well as the food you can buy from the chest. Although you can only buy one at a time, a lot of this stuff is useful for quests, including the one I'm working on right now. Alright, I've got all the items I need to complete the Freeing the Goblin Generals mini quest. I've also got 200 death runes. I need to go buy myself a new kitten. But anyway, let's say we have no particular reason for wanting to know what their favorite food is. Oh, no particular reason to answer. Right, they're not going to help me. Talk to the Goblin Cook. Mud Knuckles. That sounds like an innuendo.
What the fuck?
Too bad that didn't kill me.
It seems that all of their tastes contradict each other, but with the ingredients I have in my inventory, we're going to be able to make the slop of compromise. Of course, I forgot to fill my bucket with water. Back in a second. Okay, I've got the slop, and I'm ready to turn that in to complete the goblin part of Recipe for Disaster. But first, I'm going to ask Kaylee and Falador about dwarves and ale, as this is vital info that I need for the next part of Recipe for Disaster, which is freeing the mountain dwarf. I'll offer her 200 gold because I'm a generous man. Well, rip the price of 2 kittens, but we're going to be able to complete the quest in return. And now I just need to buy, I think, 4 Asgardian ales. I think I'm going to pick up a couple wizard mind bombs as well, as I am not too many magic levels off of being able to boost to enchant a diamond amulet for an amulet of power. Okay, just need to convince this old dwarf here to make me a rock cake, and to do that we're going to use a substance that never fails, alcohol. Had some drinks with our new best buddy, and now he's going to make me the rock cake for the price of 100 gold. Just handed over those ingredients, and alright, 1 rock cake ready to go. Now all that's left is to cool it off so I can serve it to the mountain dwarf. And to do that, I need to kill an ice fiend since I don't yet have the ice gloves. Alright, I've got 2 prepared dishes, and I'm about to free the goblins and the mountain dwarf. So we'll use the slop on the goblins, get a quest point, some cooking, crafting, and farming experience. So we've got 7 council members left. But hey, we got a couple farming levels, that's cool. As well as a crafting level in there. Now we'll make our way to the dwarf and use the rock cake. Another quest point, more cooking XP, and some Slayer XP. That is quite nice, actually. And that's going to get me up to 43 cooking as well as 13 Slayer. Not too bad. Anyway, I think that is where I'm going to cut this episode off. I'm going to try and have 42 crafting by the time the next episode rolls around so we can complete one more mini quest of Recipe for Disaster. I might also get around to doing just some general training. I need to get my Slayer up for Animal Magnetism, and I also need to get the Mithril Axe in order to complete that quest, so I'll probably head back to Blue Dragons. I also need to work toward 43 prayer as soon as possible. Blue Dragon should help a bit with that. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good one.